Listen, if you don't like the color of the door, just paint it. Chase Lee Hockey here with the Blue Futon reviewing Insidious, The Red Door, which is about pretty simple premise. This is the fifth and final installment in the Insidious franchise. Patrick Wilson is starring, but his first time directing, and we have Ty Simpkins is also back with Rose Byrne, and the family is now apart. We got to bring them back together to realize they never go back in the Nether. Is it the Nether or the after? Where do they go again? Wherever that red demon is at, they need to go back and save each other. So, did I like this film? I thought it was a pretty good film. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. But when looking at PG-13 movies that have come out this year, Boogeyman, Invitation was last year. What I'll say is I'd rather watch Insidious more than any other one that came out this year. However, Cobweb, that comes out in 2 weeks, actually looks kind of interesting. But Patrick Wilson does do a good job behind the camera. With him being kind of bros, I'm guessing with James Wan because of the Insidious franchise, because of Aquaman. Patrick Wilson knows what James Wan would kind of do behind the camera. So he did have some good help knowing, okay, this happened in Insidious, this happened in Aquaman. I think this would happen if James Wan was behind the camera. I do think the acting with all the new characters is good. The atmosphere can be creepy in some scenes. It is a dark movie, but it wasn't so dark that you didn't see what was actually occurring. So that's a positive, because like the Invitation vampire movie, I was like, what the hell is going on? At least it's Insidious. I'm like, oh, I see that person, I see that person, I see that creepy thing in the background, I see that creepy thing in the background. And I think this lingers with those creepy things in the background. I think that's what actually makes this movie shine, is those things, not the jump scares, because a lot of this movie relies on jump scares, and that's kind of a bummer. What I think the biggest fault of this movie is the writing. I think the writing feels kind of shallow. It feels like, why is it here? It needed to have more oomph, more meat on the bone. It needed to be a little bit more terrifying. What I wish they did more was expand on some of these ghosts that are in the Nethers. I want to say the Nethers, but that reminds me of Private Parts. I totally forgot where they're at. But especially there's this one at a frat house. And I really wish they expanded on this, or why they're in this realm and what they can do to help. They're kind of background characters, but they added like this story of this frat party guy that died in the house. And I'm thinking, oh, this could be a really good plot point, but it's kind of just a surface point. As well as Ty Simpkins, Dalton's character, doing the paintings. You understand, okay, he's doing a cool painting, he's going to do a cool painting, but I wish the art teacher had a little more interaction with Dalton when he was doing the paintings, because she was walking around, so you would think she would actually say something about what he is doing in the art classes. And the ending, some people might not like the ending, but I kind of enjoyed this ending because it kind of said, okay, we are done, no sequels. I really hate it, because I was thinking, oh snap, we're going to do a random ass jump scare, or a random ass, oh wait, another door just opened, but we didn't get that, and I think that's a really positive thing for this movie. Overall, Insidious, The Red Door, is it the greatest movie you ever see? No. Is it the scariest movie you ever see? No. But it was very serviceable for the franchise. I would have to rewatch the other four to see where this one ranks. But as of right now, it's a fine movie. Okay jump scares. But overall, just a little bit too shallow. So Insidious, The Red Door, will receive a 3 out of 5 with Futon. So it goes at 60%. So see the critics' news scores gave this one. So you have critics a 38%. I'm not surprised with 52. Audience score 72 with over 250. Critic consensus. Early installments have had their moments, but behind Insidious, The Red Door lies a disappointing denouncement of a once frightening franchise. Yeah, I would say the ending is anticlimactic. Not the ending, but the third act was a little bit anticlimactic, because the Insidious third act, the first one, was freaking terrifying. It's almost like The Conjuring, where it wanted to be extreme. This one, it was like, roar. So anyway, 38, 72, 60. Chase Talk with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One more things, Futon Topia. You Blue Futon, say, watch a great day. I don't care if you watch this today, tomorrow, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now. I love every single one of you. I think we only need 8 more subscribers for 2,200. Sound of Freedom, absolutely blew my expectations for everyone subscribing to this channel. Thank you. It truly, really means the world.